I love the vice president. What's his name? J.D. Vance?
Yes, I like
That be my guy. He be my guy and shit. You know what I'm saying? And all
He
that.
makes it to the next president.
Hey, all I hope is that we get over this little boom
If not
boom.
him, anybody else
He saw
That's
something. He caught something.
verified, clarified
that
in
he
the
shouldn't have
top
shared.
Right,
of the
And,
Republican
Ethan
statute that I like
believes
right
that
now.
right.
In the late
Got to
90s, they
continue.
had
Come on,
the
come
same
on,
thing
come on, come with it. Come on
Because
with
it's a
it.
path. You got to
You know,
continue the path.
sure
Yeah, but
shit.
you
You
gotta come on
can't.
with
Every
it.
4 years we'll be fucked up as a
Would've
country.
probably been-
Imagine you doing
We've
good.
been fucked up as a
Imagine you
country,
start
right?
to get good.
We've been
Imagine you
fucked up.
start to get good and then they take it away.
And then there's those people.
And then you gotta
Right.
wait for somebody else to come back and try to fix the
There's some-
bullshit
You know,
to try to make it better. Meanwhile, while you're doing all that, they hating on you. See, right now it's Donald Trump. What I'm worried about is who is the next motherfucker they want to hate because he wants to do good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Write that down.
those are the words of us, our peoples. in the
Donald
country.
Trump is the problem
Sometimes we
right
gotta-
for them right now. They hate Donald Trump. Who are you hating later that wants to keep the shit good? To
Here's
keep
my-
the shit going well.
Here's
Or
my
keep
thing.
what we're supposed to be doing. To keep what we vote for on the real. Not all this other shit. Because, listen. Listen.
All right, listen.
Tool and equipment. Get
With that being said,
Use your mind.
you gotta do your investigating.
You gotta do your own research,
gotta do
people.
your own
Look it up. Go
research.
Google it, Reddit.
You can't just be an asshole and da 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 da.
If something is said, something is mentioned, wouldn't you want to verify it instead of just
obituary, a real one,
post judge?
and it's dedicated. It's in care of.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Funeral.
You want to post judge something, but you don't know. He said
It's
it.
not a fake made up.
I don't want to
funeral.
just do he said it. We already know how a lot of that for years.
Andrew Ryan,
That's how they got in our
Johnny
heads.
Dawson.
That's how they got in
It's
people's
not
heads, and that's how they changed the narrative and the dynamics. They got in people's heads.
Well, you gotta
Basically,
understand one
they
thing.
threw the word out,
No.
and you repeated
Yeah,
it, and you went with it. So I'm not doing that.
Young
When I
man.
hear one or two or three different people
Tragically
talking about the
lost his
same
life
situation, and I
And
consider
I
them
believe
people
the
that I
shadow
would
government
listen to,
didn't
I'll
think
listen
we
to a
used
whole
it.
lot of people,
So
but
does he.
they,
So doesn't
But if it's not what you believe in,
so,
you're not gonna
it's
listen
not that I
to
don't believe in. No,
No,
I listen to
Let's be honest.
everyone.
Be
I even
honest.
listen to people outside the country.
Listen, just
that
be
give us
honest.
critique
This
on
is-
us.
this
So
is the
I
Be
can't.
Honest
No.
podcast.
Let's be honest.
Be honest.
So be honest, is I'm listening to this one, and I'm listening to that one, but I'm also going by if this one's got receipts. If they got receipts and it's factual, it's already stated, it's already
Yes.
been written, and there's many people that backed it up, one side and the other. Because remember, if you let one side dictate all the answers, that's all you're going to get. You might get all the answers. You know, that one side leaning more towards. So if you go more on the neutral and then you have the outside, because there's many people that might vote one way or the other, but their reports and their investigation and their journalism might be very neutral. Like, I might like this,
Somebody flies me a freaking helicopter.
I might like that. But if you're spitting facts, I got to document it.
We're gonna go find
You know what I'm saying? Facts are documented. And that's why we got facts and statistics. But the thing with statistics is who's holding the judgment and the key and and who's recording and taking the tally up. What side's doing it?
So,
We
ladies and
used to
gentlemen-
have neutral.
My bad.
We used to have neutral entities like CDC, things like that were doing it at one point on the side.
But not doing what
Commission.
needed to be done.
But then they changed once a certain administration comes in, and if they're told shut up, don't even post it. When a shit don't post no more,
Then that means
and you still functioning,
And that means
but you
what?
ain't posting no more.
But that
But
means
you
what?
want, but they want to come through with what? Now this is a matter of a risk of health. That's what it's telling me. You submit. Yes, that's what they were even doing with firearms. They were talking about, this is not even a year ago. A year ago, they were talking about firearms. They even have it in an executive order that it was a risk, a health risk, and the most child killing, most children in the country. Most death.
Well,
Never.
from what you
Swimming
have,
pools
from what
and
you
things
have
like
heard,
that. Crosswalks
From
are still
what-
always going to kill children.
from what you have heard, we have a lot more to come on the Shiz and Jig podcast.
Yeah.